Hello, welcome to this update. Let's see what's happening near southern Africa. So we have this low pressure system now near South Africa. It's spinning there, and we have this big cold front of storms affecting eastern South Africa. So this is now the satellite now shows some big storms over Richards Bay. You can see the lightning there, and in Eswatini shows some rain. More storms northern South Africa. So this happening right now. By the time you watch this video, might not be, but be aware. And then the model also shows this front there and shows that system. You can see that low pressure spinning near southern Africa, and then the model shows some more showers and storms near southern South Africa later tonight into tomorrow, and generally more rain southern South Africa because of this system, and then starts dissipating by Tuesday. But the storms in the east there, the show uh, might go up near Mozambique, Samars, Zimbabwe, but it really picks up the storms again, like Tuesday, Tuesday at midnight or Tuesday morning, near eastern South Africa, Mozambique, and then we might have some more tropical moisture, like after Tuesday into Wednesday in Mozambique, because it's showing more concentration of some showers and storms central Mozambique until November 1st. So yeah, like central Mozambique in those areas. And in South Africa, it will quiet down a lot. Maybe a storm or two on November 1st, but it'll be mainly quiet. We might have another system in the south on November 4th, but it'll mainly be quiet after the system passes. So there's this other model now, shows that heavy rain southern South Africa and the storms there, and shows like those showers and storms near Zambia, Mozambique this week there. So be aware. Right now it barely shows any precipitation in southern South Africa with this, but all the models are showing it. It might develop later today. The thing now is really these storms there. Showing more storms Central Africa too, in the more tropical areas in Angola, more storms too. So be aware. But the rain accumulation with this is interesting because until November 1st, the European model has more than 80 millimeters southern South Africa from this. Some areas there like some 88, 78 millimeters, some 93 millimeters. So be aware, like southern South Africa, some areas, and then northern South Africa is mainly quiet except for the east with those storms in Eswatini, Mozambique, the storms there. But the north, Namibia, Botswana is mainly quiet. Most of the rain will be central southern South Africa. The GFS shows a little bit less, but shows a similar thing there. And the icon has like, the icon is even more than the European, like 120 millimeters southern South Africa, the icon has. So BOR, it has the storms near Lesotho now, and Eswatini, and the icon is also close to 100 millimeters in a spot or two of Zimbabwe, like 118 millimeters. It has that rain, central Mozambique, some tropical rain there, some storms, and mainly quiet northern Mozambique, and Zambia too. And the GFS is more in central Mozambique as well. And if you zoom in, like, yeah, if you go like very close, show like 76 millimeters, central Mozambique, and the European has that scary moisture there too. Some spots of 100 millimeters, 41 millimeters, so be aware, some more showers and storms there. Mais chuva em Moçambique essa semana. Good, so be aware. And Zimbabwe, some more, and yeah, so be aware. In terms of wind, this is Sunday today. Now the model is showing some very ridiculous wind gusts happening today there, but on the ground it might be different because this is just a model. But for example, wind gusts here, there's this like the icon doesn't show much, shows some strong winds near Lesotho, those darker colors in some areas, but the European is very crazy now with these winds. It's showing there's in Lesotho close to 104 km per gusts, showing most of South Africa's some 82 83 km per Gus, but since the low pressure is just south there, it makes sense like the low pressure spinning those very strong winds, but it has strong winds all the way into like southern Botswana, Mozambique, not Mozambique, but like northern South Africa. So be aware there with those winds today. This is Sunday, and then later tonight it quiets down a little bit in Lesotho, but it keeps those winds strong. Southern South Africa with a low pressure system, you can see a very defined low pressure, and then like some 88 km per gust and 89 and 81. So be careful with those stronger winds there. And then this like Monday tomorrow has more winds from southeastern South Africa, and it dissipates later. So be aware. Later next week, like does have those strong winds now. It has slightly gusty in Zimbabwe, eastern Botswana, northern South Africa, a time or two, and then it has like this goes there. Might be still slightly stronger southern South Africa on Tuesday afternoon, but kind of quiets down. But some areas near Mozambique still might get some slightly gusty winds, Namibia and some areas. And then later, doesn't have anything crazy, just near the ocean there, near Lesotho and some areas, but nothing that crazy later. So yeah, be aware. And the GFS now, the GFS is also some strong winds in Lesotho happening now, and parts of southern South Africa. The icon, as I showed you before, too, and the icon has in Lesotho reached 105 km per gust now. So be careful with these winds, and the temperatures are still like this is now today shows those very hot temperatures. Botswana, Mozambique, Namibia, and those areas, even western Madagascar. And then it has those slightly cooler temperatures in the south. It has the front advances tonight, a little bit cooler in Namibia. Parts of Lesotho all the way to 1 degrees in the higher mountains there, and then later in the night it has like 0 degrees in Lesotho, 0 -1 between like Lesotho and South Africa, some 2 degrees, 3 degrees in those areas. So be aware, like in Namibia, some 7 degrees as well. But then tomorrow afternoon warms up a little bit, but in Mozambique it has all the way to 43 degrees, 42, 40 degrees. So really be careful with those temperatures there. And then later in the afternoon goes down a little bit at night, like some 32, some 31 degrees at night, but like 43 degrees during the day and 31 at night. It's not that big of a difference, so be careful with like the heat risk during the whole day, because there's not much relief at night. So be careful. And then it shows in Lesotho still some -2, -1 in some mountains there, Tuesday morning. And then Tuesday afternoon shows again like some areas of Mozambique, some 43, 40 degrees. So be aware there. Like Madagascar, some 39, 40 degrees, even a spot or two in Madagascar. So be aware. In Angola, and this kind of fluctuates throughout the days. Might be days a little bit less hot, or days hotter. But yeah. And then slightly cooler still like Lesotho, South Africa, near the end of next week. But yeah, does show very hot during the day. This is November 3rd, has all the way to 41 degrees in northern South Africa, and some very warmer temperatures there. So be aware. There's the GFS, it shows a similar things, very hot up there in the north. It has a little bit colder in Lesotho and some areas, and yeah, but not as much as the European. So be aware. In Central Africa, so like normal tropical temperatures, like 30, 29, 24, and yeah, so be aware. But shows in Kenya and Somalia very hot. To like South Sudan very hot, especially like southeastern Sudan, some 39 degrees, a day or two, 38, 37. Gabon, some 28, 30. Democratic Republic of the Congo. So yeah, be aware. And the rain there shows all those tropical showers and storms throughout Cameroon, Gabon, Congo, and Ethiopia, even western Tanzania especially, but other parts of Tanzania might get a storm or two. In Ethiopia, shows a lot of showers and storms this week, so be aware. The rain accumulation does kind of show this. This is until Wednesday, shows more showers and storms near Gabon, Cameroon, Congo, and those areas. Some in Ethiopia, Zambia. So yeah, and all the way to Guinea, some showers. And until November 1st, shows a lot of concentration there, showers and storms, especially in Gabon and parts of Equatorial Guinea. Has all the way to 113 millimeters in Gabon, so like some 83 millimeters. So be aware, some heavy rain parts of Central Africa this week. And in Ethiopia, it has a lot of showers and storms too. Some highlands, all of which Sesame is 791 millimeters. So be aware. Parts of Sudan and Eritrea. And the GFS says something interesting too. So the GFS has a lot near northeastern Ethiopia, and even Somalia. The GFS has some rain. The GFS all the way to 129 millimeters in some areas of Ethiopia. So we need to monitor that. The GFS like in Democratic Republic of the Congo, some more northern Angola, more storms, but the GFS really kicking up in Equatorial Guinea. It has more than like 225 millimeters in Equatorial Guinea the next 5 days. So this will be like a lot. In Gabon has 204 millimeters. So be aware, so some heavy rain this week. The Icon has had like some 105, some 80 millimeters. And yeah, but these what I'm showing you are just model runs. This forecast changes multiple times a day, so this might happen completely different, but just be aware those areas, the showers and storms. And this mainly it. Let's see, like in terms of snowfall, doesn't show anything there. Maybe a tiny blue spot in Lesotho, but barely anything. The European model has some more in Lesotho, like has 3 centimeters, 3.1. So the European model does have a tiny hint there. The GFS, nothing. So yeah, be aware those areas.